World needs B2K.
B2K's breakup was a huge shock to their fans.
Boys for Life Tour.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
The Grizzlies are the one thing everyone in the family can agree on. So join us every Sunday this season for Sunday Family Fun Days. It's a steal at just $35 and includes a ticket to the game, a $10 food voucher, post-game free throws on the court, and a meet and greet with mascot Grizz. Space is limited, so grab your tickets now for this unique experience your family won't soon forget. Go to grizzlies.com/Sunday and have a fun day.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Calling all collectors! Topps NBA basketball trading cards are back. It's available in the Grizzlies Den by Fanatics and online at Topps.com. Rip into bold color parallels, electric inserts, relics, and autographed cards from today's biggest stars and the next-gen talent. Look out for rookie cards of Cooper Flagg and Dylan Harper, plus Grizzlies favorites John Morant, Jalen Wells, and so many more. You don't want to miss this drop. Grab your set before it's gone.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Here we go. It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It's a Thursday, December 4th, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, there's a Memphis basketball game last night at FedEx Forum. We will get to what took place inside FedEx Forum last night. Grizzlies have a day off before they're playing a home game tomorrow night for the first time in a long time. There was a big injury that took place in the NBA last night. We'll go through the coverage. The AD at Ole Miss says Lane Kiffin has been telling falsehoods about his exit from Ole Miss. We will get to that. Ton of stuff to get to. It's a Thursday. Jessica Benson from the Jessica Benson Show is going to join us, get us ready for the upcoming conference championship games. It's a Thursday. It's cold and dark outside, but smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, ton of stuff to get to on the show today, not the least of which is last night there was a basketball game that took place at FedEx Forum. And if you were one of the people in attendance, you are a rare breed, my friend. We will get to that. Before I get to anything, I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, in your sack. Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat. John Asparagus, Johnny Neck Carb, John Lance, he's Yogi Roser, he's Dr. Thunder, he's John the Polluter, he's John Sweeney. Hello, John.
What up?
Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler, Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe. He's the reporter, he's the photographer, he's Sir His. He's Walker 93.
Hey, it's that time of year, gang, where everybody getting a little Spotify rap. And shout out to everybody who has the Chris Vernon Show on their Spotify rap. Salute to y'all, man. That's real love right there.
It's been super cool being tagged on a bunch of those already as Spotify rap dropped yesterday, and a lot of people passed that along, and I am always incredibly grateful for those of you that have listened. You know, it's got the minutes on there.
Yeah.
Some of the minutes are just extreme.
Yeah, you listen to our voices
I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, that's real dedication. That's real love.
That being said, we got to start the show with last night. I sent you guys a screenshot. It was on ESPN Plus last night. Our best friend Master P and his New Orleans basketball program walked into FedEx Forum last night. He had his slingshot. It did not work.
Yeah,
but
it missed for sure.
Well, and part of that was because their big guy slammed it so hard and dangled off the rim that he hit his knee on the stanchion. The high one, the one that holds up the goal behind the goal. I can honestly say, I have never seen somebody dunk, swing their legs, and the legs went behind the backboard, and he banged his knee and came down and was hobbling down the court. And I said, did he just bang his knee on the goal? behind the backboard?
Yeah, you should have sent that video because I don't think people peeped it when it happened.
Okay.
Send them the video downstairs, bro, because you sent it to us and I was like, yo, that's OD.
I
was there live and I didn't even peep it.
I will send this to Stop Cotty because I did send you guys the video as I was watching the game take place last night. That was crazy to watch that happen. And so that was part of it. But most jarring was last night when we were, they go to the broadcast, right? You click on it, and then it says, your broadcast starts at 7 p.m. And then at 7 p.m., they just basically start the broadcast. And when they started it last night, one of the things that took immediately, I was like, oh, my God, is the game about to start? Because they showed the cheerleaders on the side, and they showed the stands, are in the background. And I'm like, ain't no way that is the crowd right now. And this game is about to tip off. I can't fathom that is the crowd and this game is about to tip off. I'm sending you both of these, Jacob. I'm sorry I didn't do this in advance, but I'm texting you both of them. Last night, the screenshots that I had sent you guys, the first one was, of course, of the crowd. And you were there in the arena, and I'm like, Devin, is this real?
And I was like, yes, bro. It feels like a COVID game. Real social distancing going on. Everybody, I saw Roger's mom. She had 5 rows to herself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even
she's in like 114 or
she
something.
Like had at least 5 rows.
My mom's got good seats. My mom's got good seats. Yeah, my mom's got good seats.
She had like at least 5 rows just to herself. She could have sat in a different seat every media timeout.
Yeah.
She really wanted to. But it was bad, bro. It was
and
bad.
You know what? At sometimes
it felt like a high school game in there.
Sometimes you can be at the mercy of.
Yeah.
The Grizzlies have 3 home games that week, and it's like, okay, there's a lot of overlap in terms of the ticket holders, and a lot of those, especially those that are in the lower bowl, are owned by business owners. Like, I mean, I will tell you, I have been to businesses in town that are owned by my friends, like the kind of businesses that have like the tiger out front for spending money with the University of Memphis, and I have seen them open up drawers with just tiger tickets, right? And they will offer them to their employees, and if their employees want to go, the employees go. So this is last night. This is where the guy hits his knee.
He hurt himself after that.
On the State Farm thing. I've never seen that.
I seen Blake Griffin hit his head on the side of the backboard. I ain't seen somebody hit that leg on the stanchion.
Look. Look
He
at him.
He looked up like, yo, what just happened?
I've never seen this happen before.
He's like, did somebody shoot me in the leg? Did he get cheddar bobbed? Yeah, bro.
That is cheddar bob in basketball.
He cheddar bobbed himself, bro,
the
basketball game.
A guy hit, I mean, this is.
Oh, that's the photo.
This,
yeah.
No. Hold on now. Now, this is not somebody that was inside the arena. That is when the game popped up on my screen. Like you can hear Greg Gaston in the background talking while that is showing. And I was like, no way.
He said, is this real? I said, bro.
I texted you that picture.
I said, yes, bro. It's bad.
Look at that. That was how they opened the broadcast last night. Like.
That's around 6:55, 7 o'clock.
Like the cheerleaders are out there.
Yeah.
And Greg Gaston's like, welcome to Memphis, everybody, where the University of Memphis is going to take on the New Orleans Privateers. And I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? It looks like there was a bomb threat called in.
I told you. It was like the social distancing game, bro. Remember we had the space out? COVID game, bro.
Yeah. Chris, you had at that game last night, you had to go to the bathroom to drink water.
Yeah. COVID game, bro.
Yeah, COVID game.
But in
2025.
I mean, again, so my original point was there's a lot of people that have both sets of tickets, and when it comes to the Grizzlies having a bunch of home games in a row, it's typically a hard draw, right? Because a lot of those people are overlapping fans, right? That will go to, and then it's like, I was already down there on Monday night and Wednesday night and Friday, and I'm going to go again on Friday. I'm not going to go on Thursday night, right? Or whatever. But there hasn't been a Grizzlies home game or an event or anything in a long time.
On the road.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, we've been on the road.
It's been 2 weeks. So this was a standalone last night against New Orleans, and There was nobody there.
Nobody in there.
We had a standalone against Southern Illinois, didn't we, last week?
Yeah, and it was like not as bad as that.
No,
that was the worst I've seen.
But your words on that one were, I forgot there was a game tonight.
Yes, that did
I forgot
happen.
too.
I remembered about yesterday.
I did not remember yesterday until I drove in
I was
they have a marketing problem, bro.
They have a massive marketing problem. But because here's the deal. You have to sell pride in city. You have to sell pride in school, right? Like you're still with the University of Memphis, and this has always been true. You are reliant upon fringe fans, right? There are a lot of people, though, a lot. I can't tell you how many people in my life that are my age, and there's a very good reason for this, right? We have talked about in years past that I'm wearing my Cowboys stuff today. I've always been a Cowboys fan because my father grew up in West Tennessee. There was no NFL team. That was the team that was on TV. That was the team he fell in love with in the late 50s and 60s, right? So that was always his team, and then he passed it on to me, right? For better or for worse. It was great when I was young, not as great for the last 20 years. That being said, same thing goes with the Steelers, same thing goes with the Raiders, right? Big national brands. In your case, you grew up in the 90s. There's a lot of people your age that are 49ers fans, right? Because they were watching, they got into football for the first time. That team was a great team in the late 80s, early 90s. And there was a long track record of success. And so then if you were in a non-NFL market, you will find this to be true in all the non-NFL markets. Now, I say that to say, I can't tell you, I would say I'd say over 50%, probably 60%. And it's changed a little bit now that Tennessee basketball is good. But I would tell you that I have all kinds of friends whose favorite football team is an SEC team and favorite basketball team is Memphis because they grew up in the 80s and the 90s. And they have always been Memphis basketball fans, right? And so you sell the heritage of that. You sell the Penny Hardaway aspect of that. You sell that this is about the front of the jersey, not the back of it. Because, look.
Oh, boy.
Because that is, to me, the biggest issue, especially if you're not going to be awesome, getting people to buy in on people that they have absolutely no stake in. It takes so much extra marketing. If the Grizzlies came back next year with 15 new players, of which we have no prior relationship with whatsoever, and they're not out there, I don't know what any of these guys' voices sounds like. I don't know anything about them. I'll be honest with you. Last night, I have watched 5 of their games at least. They played 6, right? I think we missed 1 because we were at the Grizzlies. So I've watched maybe 4.
7. They're 3 and 4.
I've watched 4 or 5 of them. I still don't know, though, guys. I still don't know the players.
New people pop up every day for me. I heard a William Warden. I was like, is he related to?
I will say I do get your point on definitely the players. Like you don't know who they are. I will also say, dude, the head coach is one of the most well-known sports figures in the city, and he can't sell the program.
Right.
And he's even frustrated. And he's even frustrated about the way they sell the program. Right. Remember, I came here and told y'all he was mad about the fact that people can't buy regular level tickets. And to that point, somebody tagged me yesterday in a tweet that if you brought a can to the Tigers football game, they were supposed to email you tickets to this game yesterday. And this goes to the marketing problem. He was like, bro, I never got my tickets from the athletic department.
Oh, really?
And if you go to that tweet, there's multiple people in there to say, yo, I never got my tickets either.
What in the world?
So they said if you brought a can,
they would give you tickets to a basketball game.
Give you tickets to the New Orleans game, this specific game. There were multiple people like, yo, I never got my tickets from the athletic department. So it's like,
the only reason I'm bringing this up is because that is crisis.
Yeah, that's bad. That's like
giving away the tickets.
No, but no. I'm saying the picture I took last night.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
they have a number they have to hit.
Oh,
for the arena.
They didn't hit it last year. They haven't hit it.
I know they
announced 9,000 last night.
That's because they count everybody.
That
in the
was
building.
500.
They count security, concession stands. They count all of those people.
Well, no. But I could get the number of what the scans are.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
scans was probably
less than 2.
Right.
Yeah, I'll give you about 2 in them.
Because, there's nobody in the second deck.
Yeah, it felt like a high school.
You got to remember, Lower Deck and Pinnacle is 8, roughly $8,000, right? That's how many people.
Yeah.
Upper is 10.
Yeah, it's like 9, 10 now. Yeah.
Okay, so you got 8 Lower Bowl, Pinnacle. 10 is upstairs. This has been an argument of like, this building was built wrong. You know, you should have more downstairs seats and you should have upstairs seats. Again, that's a whole nother thing. But when there's 0 people upstairs, now you're taking off 10. And there's 0 people in Pinnacle. Now and he just said your mom had 5 rows in the lower bowl.
In the plaza level.
My mom sits like 10 rows across from the visitors bench.
And there she had at least 5 rows to herself.
Yeah.
That she could have kicked her feet up.
Yeah.
She could have walked down and sat in a different row every media timeout. It was
and by the way, you could get season tickets to the Grizzlies in that spot where my mom has them. Now she gets a better deal on them, but like if a regular person wanted to buy season tickets to the Grizzlies in that spot and buy season tickets to the Tigers, you're paying way more for the Tigers.
And that's the problem.
Than you are for Grizzlies.
And that is the problem.
Because of the donation stuff.
The donation stuff is
right. It's almost like a PSL,
you know
right? Like a personal
like,
C license.
Yeah, but like I feel like if a casual Tiger basketball fan, like just a regular family wants to go to a game, take his kid to a game, they don't want to pay that premium price to watch.
One also,
you know what I'm saying?
Also, I mean, and this is something that we talked about years and years ago, where the people that were sitting in all of those seats, you know, I remember one time where when I first started out and I was covering all these Memphis games and I was like, it was the Tomb of Doom, but it looked like a scene from Cocoon, that movie with all those old people.
Yeah.
And but everybody was old. Bro. Everybody was old. And it's like, are you going to regenerate these fans? And I've told you, it just feels like in between the not knowing the players, not having like big success, but most importantly, not doing that fan regeneration. To me, it's now all kind of come to a head where you get something like last night where it's like, oh God, oh no. Because, you know, I've told you, my kids both go to school and wear Memphis gear on college day, and they are one of 2.
Yeah.
There might be one other kid, that is wearing Memphis stuff. There's Ole Miss stuff. There's Tennessee stuff. Those are by far the biggest, right? And they're going. Yeah. And I even talked to one of my friends last night. He was talking about his daughter. He was sending to us. He said, "Hey, my daughter decided she's gonna be a Bulldog," and sent us this like Mississippi State thing, right? Yeah. And I was like, where are her? Like, I'm always interested, right? Because it's not gonna be too long for me. Where are her friends going? And it was like Tennessee, Ole Miss. There was an Auburn in there. There was. He said that there's more Memphis kids going to Arkansas now than have been in the past.
My little brother started to do his visits, and I was like, "Mom," I asked my mom the same thing. He went to Tennessee like a couple weeks ago.
Well, and this girl,
he's like, I don't want to go to Memphis. I was like, all right, bro.
I'll tell you this. Hey, no. But this girl is a good student that she could. Tennessee has high standards now.
They do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because here's the other thing.
Even for in-state kids?
Yes.
Really?
And in fact, they had this old president. Hey, this is an interesting one for you guys. So they had this old president who's like, you know, it was a big national brand, right? So they were bringing in kids from all around the country to come to the University of Tennessee, right? And I only know this because of, you know, I've got peers that have kids older than mine. And there was like a group of kids from MUS and a couple other schools that like didn't get in. And the guy that's the headmaster at MUS and a couple of others from Memphis went to Tennessee and were like, this absolutely cannot stand, right? We can't have preparatory schools where people pay, and these kids have, and you are, basically they were admitting kids from other states, and it was freezing out like the amount of kids that could be in state.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I actually have a close friend whose son applied for Tennessee, did not get in. He had unbelievable grades. and a high ACT score. Did not get in, went to Mississippi State, and then after that whole kerfuffle with all the local people going and being like, no, we're not doing this in the state, whatever, they sent him another letter saying, your admission has been granted or whatever. And he's like, I'm already going to Mississippi State. So the kids in Mississippi. But I will tell you, like, there's a lot of kids that are like, and I think that's why Arkansas and Mississippi State have been picking up more Memphis kids, because these kids, a lot of them in the local area, they're sitting there going, I want to go to an SEC school. And if I can't get into Tennessee, I still want to go to an SEC school. And so those are drivable, right? Mom, they can still come home easily, back and forth. Those are both drivable places. Ole Miss has always been a big one. It's always going to have a lot of kids from Memphis go there. But the whole point is, right, you don't have kids signing up to go to the University of Memphis in the same way that they did, right? Devin went there, Bennett went there, Gary went there. Like, how many people do you know that you're either related to or you're friends with that have kids that go to the University of Memphis?
Right now, not many. Like I told you, my little brother, he does not, like, my mom brought it up to him, and he was like, no.
I've lived here 25 years, and I am a parent, and I don't know one.
Yeah.
That's not an athlete.
Yeah. My little brother was like, I don't know. I don't think I want to go there.
Right.
I want to go to Timothy.
Right.
Like, so, like, even like his friend. Like,
23,
his little
24, there are
friends, they ain't
16,000 kids at Memphis.
16? Yeah.
And I feel like when I was there, it was like 18,000. So.
Well,
it's growing like a mud, but it's all like out of states, people coming from other.
But I'm saying that has changed even from, and you guys are from 2 generations below me, right? And you guys both, like, that was a thing that people did.
Yeah,
and you went to school with people from your high school.
Exactly.
Right? The kids from your high school went to school there.
So the kids, no, not me.
They didn't?
Not at Christian Brothers.
Oh,
yeah, he went to
I
Christian
think you
Brothers.
find that with private schools, though. Private schools in the city, their kids don't go to Memphis.
We pulled, probably, yeah.
Like,
Y'all
my best
different.
friend,
Not as many.
My best friends in college, one of them went to Auburn, 2 of them went to Auburn, 1 went to Pitt. Those are probably my 3 best friends. Well, then another one of mine did go to Memphis.
Gotcha. I'm just saying, like, you know, when you don't have, you're really doing the pride thing, you know, in terms of, like, people that rooted for them. What's good for the city, it's good that the sports programs thrive, and that's why, as we fast forward, this is, as we've mentioned, you can't have a more crucial football hire than what is about to take place. Because in the ever-changing landscape of collegiate athletics, they have no choice but to be fantastic enough to be able to be a part of the next expansion. Yeah. Whenever this stuff changes over again, and we know it's going to keep on changing. It has evolved so dramatically over the course of the last 5 or 6 years. It will continue to evolve over the next 5 or 6. If you are on the outside looking in, that being said, if they were a Big 12 school, you would, and the opponents went up, and you got cracking in basketball and football, like some of these other schools have had that kind of impact by going into or being part of big conferences with bigger payouts and whatever else. All of a sudden, your enrollment goes up, your fandom goes up, like everything. Like, so I think you have a perfect storm of. And that's why I'm bringing this up, because last night it was so depressing to tune in and see that. You have a perfect storm of things that have gone wrong, right? You have a generation of, it's too expensive. You have a generation of fans that died off, and it's not passed on to the younger generation, right? Mm-hmm. Those people that are in their 30s and 40s, they have Grizzlies season tickets, bro. That's what they have. And they're not doing both. Yeah. And it used to be that you had Tiger season tickets. And I know people have said, well, both can be good at the same time. It's hard. It is hard.
So they can be. The problem. One of the other issues is the cost of both of them have now gone up dramatically. From where they were.
It costs a lot to be
13 years ago when they were both cracking.
And then I think, like, again, there's a million factors. There's the marketing. You could go through 10 things that have gone wrong. It's my team. I tuned it in last night. I swear to God, I don't know who has the ball.
So I found.
I don't know who has the ball.
So
outside of Doug, and like Bradshaw didn't even play last night.
Coach's decision, DMP.
And we have been saying it wrong. It is not A-Rop.
Yeah, it's not
It's
A-Rob.
a rope.
I like A-Rob better.
Greg Gasson kept saying
A-Rob is better.
Greg Gasson kept saying a rope, and I was like, wait, what?
I like A-Rob.
A-Rob is so better.
Yeah, we're calling
so
it.
much
Now,
better.
there is a memorable individual who had an instant impact the second he got on the court.
Did.
Yes.
He had a long sleeve shirt on out there hooping like he didn't expect to get in the game.
But again,
he hooped though.
I don't know the players.
No, you don't, and that's a problem. Because who do I root for? Who am I rooting for?
No, it reminds me of the year
I like
a couple
the
of
point
years
guard.
ago when we were bringing in guys, and who was the guy from like Yale or whatever?
Oh, talking about the big dude? No, he never made it here.
No. There was like a guy from like Yale or something like that.
That played for Memphis?
Yeah, the Grizzlies. I'm saying for the Grizzlies.
Oh, the dark-skinned dude?
Oh.
Yeah, I know you're talking about the dark-skinned dude.
You don't
the
remember.
guy who could score?
Dark-skinned dude. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
The scorer?
No, hold on.
It was a couple of years ago.
Hold on, bro. I remember, bro.
The year that we had like all the guys, like everybody played.
Winyon Gabriel
Everybody
did
put-
not,
every-
didn't
every-
know Jacob.
My Oni.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, dark-skinned dude.
Yeah, we passed to him one night. I'm like, who is that? There were nights where I went to the Grizzlies games a couple of years ago, and there were people in the line that I did not know. And I'm on the pregame show. That's how that got. So all I can liken it to is what I watched last night. And I'm like, who is that?
All right.
I don't even know who that person
And look,
is.
and the thing is, we work in sports. Just imagine just a casual fan going to the game. Like, even like, I sit next to
You have to be so dedicated.
so tapped in, bro.
Really? I can't believe y'all. How do you not know that guy? He literally played in this building against the Tigers.
Okay.
Literally did.
Cool.
Took us to overtime. I remember that game.
Okay. Right.
He asked you can remember.
He could walk in the studio right now and you would not be like, hey, that's
my Oni.
Well, yeah, no, I have no idea what he
Right,
looks like.
that's
Yeah. That's also true of like the Tiger basketball team,
Bro,
and like
you could
that's
put
true
a
of a lot.
different-
Doug McDaniel is and Aaron Bradshaw, who did not play last night because he doesn't play hard.
Yeah.
That was basically Penny's answer last
DNP
night.
coach's decision. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to play. And then he said it was a coach's decision, and then went on to say, I'm going to play players that play hard.
Yeah. Respectfully.
Okay.
Yeah, I respect that. I mean,
God, dude, they just burned however much money they spent on him. They just burnt. They
a lot
just
of
set
coaches
it on
are-
fire. You should have put that in like a Roth IRA or something.
he just gave it to me.
And get it for a player for next season. Like let that money grow or something for a year.
You could put a different 15 players in a uniform and call them Memphis Tigers, and nobody would be.
All of
would
these
be
guys could
confused.
walk in here and I would have no idea who they are.
In their jerseys, by the way.
Yeah, because you can't read them either. You can't read the names on the back of the
You
jerseys.
just blind, bro.
When you're watching on, you can.
Not on TV, you can't.
You can't
I was
see it?
watching on TV last night. I was like, I have no idea what the back of their jerseys say.
So first we don't know who
And they're
plays.
not really in 4K.
Yeah, I know Doug McDaniel because he's just a little point
I mean, when you
guard.
watch it, it feels buddy.
Yeah,
It does.
You got the T-Move broadcast?
Yes.
dude.
It's
No,
ESPN Plus.
That's our ass
Yeah,
user?
no. But I'm watching it on ESPN Plus, and then I flip out of that.
Yes.
And I flip on Arkansas Louisville, also on ESPN Plus,
Oh.
and it looks amazing.
It looks
So
amazing.
you mean to
looks
tell me we ain't got the
amazing.
camera capability
Yeah,
right? So
no.
we got the ashy T-Move cameras.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is. It's ESPN
Yeah.
Plus.
yeah, you got.
We got like the ring camera. We got like a ring camera.
That's why I think that's why it's so.
They don't even fly in announcers.
They don't. Greg Gasson, Trey Draper, what y'all doing?
Right.
WID.
And I'm fine with that because
got
at
plans
least
tonight?
at least they have a point of view on the Tigers and know
Yes.
the team and know the people
Absolutely.
involved and know the city and right. Like I mean, I quite enjoyed that Greg
Yeah.
and Trey do it,
Yeah.
but
Shout out Greg Gass.
it is fascinating that no one flies in to do the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what you're on.
That's funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wonder if these two kids that are coming up, Fred and Cello, because they're local guys, could they inject some energy into
I don't think there's any question.
like they because they're local kids, right?
Yes.
And they Memphis pride. We're from the city.
Absolutely.
Maybe they can inject a little bit of life into the program. 'Cause,
Maybe
like,
for
yes.
a year, and then Kansas gives them $5 million a year.
Respectfully, Rosa. I want to see what the crowd looks like.
Respectfully.
I want to see what the crowd looks like Saturday because that's a high level program that everybody knows. Baylor will be here Saturday.
Okay, Baylor's. There will be a better crowd for Baylor.
I mean, there was. I was
That's a
heartened
night game, though, isn't it?
last year.
So what?
It's a night game. The Baylor. It has. It's a St. Jude Marathon Saturday, so it has to be a night game.
Oh God,
It is.
It has
That's
to
what-
be a
bro,
night game.
Trust me, my apartment's in
It's
like.
at 3:30.
Holy crap!
Wait. Yeah.
I mean, the marathon will be done, but it's like
People might be straggling from the marathon.
Oh God, you should have checked against the marathon.
Yeah, Dev, make sure you don't have to go anywhere.
No,
for
I'm walking.
Saturday.
I'm probably gonna walk to the game.
Well, no, I'm just saying like food wise. Like
No,
Saturday morning and lunch, like make sure you got food because you're not gonna be able to go anywhere.
You can't get around.
Yeah, you can't get around, especially from where I live.
Downtown just
I'm
gets
boxed in.
It does. It gets totally shut down.
When does that thing end?
So like right around 3, I think, is when everybody finishes up.
They're crossing the finish line and people are like, I'm trying to get to the Tiger game.
So marathon time. See, I got you. Hold on.
Wow.
St. Jude Marathon.
Cop's gonna get paid some good overtime on Saturday.
It starts at 8 a.m. So it should be over by like 1 maybe. I'll say 1 o'clock.
Yeah, there'll be some Kenyan guy done by 10.
Oh, he might play for the Tigers. He might play for the Tigers. Bro, they got the most overseas ass roster I've ever seen, bro.
He's run through the whole team.
And to go put on a Tiger jersey.
And in second place, Jerry Carter from Memphis. He finished an hour behind.
Hey, you go suit up for the Tigers, man. They got so many dudes from South Sudan. This man. Oh my God.
No, I mean, so look, I don't know. That's a bad spot. Even that went wrong.
Yeah, you can't even get that right.
3:30 game at the day of the marathon.
It could be
against
like
Baylor.
It could be like a little lead in, like everybody coming from the marathon, get you a free ticket to the game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, free ticket.
You know what I'm saying? Get some bodies. You need some bodies, man.
Well, here's the big problem. Those tickets are spoken for, bro.
Oh, they are. They're already there. They are.
That's, to me, the issue. The tickets are spoken for, and they're not. They're not there. That's not a ticket that's how they announced the 9. They announced the 9 because that's how many tickets are out.
They're already paid for.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the tickets that are out.
Yeah.
But if the lower bowl has 5 rows around Roser's mom, that just means I have tickets and I'd rather not go. That's when it's scary. Yeah. Right? I mean, it's most scary if they're not sold, but they are sold. And that is like that's a vote that I would rather be home than go to this. And I've spent the money for them, or my company has.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those are corporate.
I would say a
lot of them are corporate.
There was a lot more people, because I'm in those weird Memphis Tigers fan groups on Facebook. There's a lot more of that people trying to get rid of them on Facebook yesterday. But people didn't even want to. People didn't even bite the bait.
Yeah.
They didn't want to. No, I'm good.
Wow.
It sucks though, bro. Because they got a big dub last night. That's the thing. Like they won 2 in a row.
Oh yeah.
So it's like they're slowly getting momentum. I want to see, does it translate to Baylor? Because Baylor's not as good as they used to be.
They need a big win.
They need a big win
just to get people on board.
Because people don't even People don't even know they have games.
No, you're right. That is a huge problem.
You got to know when people have games.
They don't. They also do not run buses for students anymore.
I thought they did.
No.
They don't do shuttles no more?
No.
They stopped the shuttles?
Stopped last year.
They make you drive to the game yourself? See, they tweaking. See, Memphis.
Their marketing is
be better.
I mean, in this day and age, and I say this all the time, you have to be so in people's faces, social media wise, that's what I talk about. And look, I talk about it with the Grizzlies. It's like it used to be. My friends that like. A lot of them that like just work in office jobs or whatever, or run companies or whatever, they used to go into work and like the commercial appeal would be there, and you would open it up and they would have an awareness that Zach Edey had 17 and 14 and that the Grizzlies play the Clippers on Friday night. Like, because it's just in your face every morning, right? In the absence of local news is not in your face in the same way that it always was. It used to be local radio, local paper, and local television, right? And so you constantly, you knew, you had an awareness. In the absence of that awareness, you look around, go anywhere, people's heads are in their phones. If they're not seeing that the Grizzlies play the Clippers on Friday night, like if they don't listen to us, or they don't, like, there is a possibility they do not know. Like, they just haven't seen it anywhere. If they don't see it online, where would they see it?
Because
if they don't watch local news at night and they don't get the paper, How would they know?
Yeah.
Because they all keep this on.
So, like, that's one of the things the football program this year, until, they just suffered the losses and it didn't matter in the end because you do have to win. But, like, the behind-the-scenes stuff of Ryan Silverfield throughout the week, and then to promote the games, they were going to different historical sites in the city and filming. Like that stuff was cool.
Doing their uniform
and it
reveals,
matters. That stuff was cool and it mattered.
Because guess what? That's social media, bro. Social media drives everything in 2025, bro. You need decent social media to... Even if the team's decent...
I'm just saying from an awareness point of view, you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
How would you... I always ask that. How would you know if I didn't see it on my phone?
Yeah.
We consume everything through this, bro.
Right?
Everything. Everything through this
And
phone.
so there is... Look, because we... I'll be honest with you.
When did they... Oh, yeah, you said Baylor.
I'll be honest with you. If Jenna had not called me and said, hey, would you want Master P to come in? And I immediately was, $1,000,000% yes.
Look, that's why you got us to tap in, bro. We tapped in.
Understood. But if she would not have asked me, how would I have known Memphis is playing New Orleans?
It's a great question.
Me. How would I have known? And this is what I do.
Yeah.
My mom came over last night. I told her your mom was at the game.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, yeah, she told me she was going to be going, whatever. My mom had absolutely no idea.
I told her
that Memphis was on.
I never know when they play.
Last night. How about this? She knew your mom was going and still didn't know that the game was on right when she was at my house. She was like, what have you been doing? And I was like, I was watching Memphis, New Orleans.
When they played Southern Illinois,
and she's like, oh, yeah, Floyd was going to go to that.
When they played Southern Illinois last week, one, I didn't even know they had a game. Then I didn't even know my mom went to the game. Like, I had no idea.
Yeah, they got a problem. That's part of it, too.
And
that's part of it, too.
They've also got another problem, too. And that is their next 4 games are Baylor, Louisville, Vanderbilt, and Mississippi State.
Yeah.
That's a problem,
it's
too.
Sticky.
Yeah.
It's getting sticky.
That Louisville team was getting whooped by Arkansas last night, and then they came back in the second
Speaking
half.
of Arkansas,
let's hope it gets
Oh,
can we play the video?
Shout out to the head
Play
hog.
the video of the head hog. Stop cutting. I sent it to you.
Silverfield.
Play
I am.
the video of the head hog. Wait, I didn't send it to you. Did I send it to you?
The head hog.
Oh, I thought I sent you the video of the
Feels
head
pretty
hog.
good to be the head hog.
Look at this head hog.
Look at the head hog.
Look at the head hog.
Look at him. I don't have my hog hat here. I need to bring my hog hat back.
Head hog. He also puts the shit out of one of those kids. I'm like, yo, Ron, you gotta chill.
Oh yeah, man.
Like, watch it.
The kid's like a bruised sternum now.
Yeah,
What is going on?
What is going on?
Who is this?
That's how you win the base.
That's the new relationship glow, bro.
Truly.
New relationship
glow.
The
base. I love when
has anybody ever flipped a group of people faster than Ryan Silverfield? Look, in the end, it's only going to matter if he wins.
Right.
But in terms of flipping recruits and then flipping this fan base within 48 hours, we got to give credit where credit's due because they were wearing bags on their heads and saying they can't believe that they. I mean, now they're talking themselves into it. I saw the other day where they were like, look at his record versus, everybody thinks Alex Golesh is a great hire. Well, he's 3-0 against him. And like all this. Here we go.
Win some games, Silverfield. Let's do it.
The head hog, bro. He's dabbing up everybody, giving out pizzas.
He's calling the hogs at halftime.
Okay, he got to work on that.
He does.
Stop calling. Play the video.
Looked a little too culty.
Fast break it. I mean, fast forward it to like the let's see, the 1 minute and 20-second mark. We got to work on the calling the hogs.
Yeah, he's got to be. We need more energy when you call the hogs.
He's new to it.
It's like you try it in the mirror. He's like,
you can't go. It looked very much like a religious cult. Looked a little culty, like just kind of hands in the air.
Silverfield's doing his thing, man.
I love it, bro.
Yeah.
Look, watch. Look. Wait, he's gonna say call. Here it goes. Look, bro. He's like a wrestler, bro.
He won him over. I saw another guy doing it the other night.
Shout out Coach Silverfield.
Where
there we go.
Hands in the air like you gotta slowly work
doing
away
the
up.
Bring them up, and you gotta let people know.
He doesn't know what he's doing yet.
Big Sully.
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh.
He turns to
The other night, who was the other one I saw? So some of these guys could go out and they were like, no offense to Pete Golding, but like he walked out at the Ole Miss basketball game and the whole crowd was like, Pete, whatever. Yeah. And he's like, in 15 days, these guys are going to finish what they started. And everybody's like, yay. And he like kind of walks off, whatever. But like Silverfield went out there and acted like a wrestler. The other guy was, I was watching the other night at because that's what you do. You go out to the basketball game. Yeah. This is where, unfortunately,
Signetti was amazing.
And this is also, where he was like, screw Purdue and screw them and screw them. But the other one was this is where the family, that all came from.
Brian Kelly's.
It's basketball games. The other one that was unbelievable at the basketball game was Pat Fitzgerald, the old Northwestern coach.
What do you do?
Oh, he walked out and he was like, this is an old school Big Ten slugfest. And we're like, and I was like, oh.
What job did he get again?
Yeah, Michigan State.
Michigan State, that's right. Yeah.
For real?
Oh, yeah, he was doing the whole wrestler thing, too.
Yeah, that's the key, bro. You got to do the WWE wrestling thing, bro.
And the crowd was eating it up. And I was like, all right, Pat Fitzgerald. They forgot his last 4 years at old Northwestern.
No, bro. When you pipe up the crowd, they don't care about that.
Bro. You know what? Right. Tiger basketball, use it.
Yeah,
when
right.
You sell tickets. Say, hey, we're introducing the football coach tonight. Boom, get people in
get him
there.
to come out lower the lights.
Oh yeah,
get him to
meet the
with the crowd.
Coach.
I'm with it,
well,
bro.
Not when we have a crowd like that.
Oh yeah.
Don't do that. Not where Roser's mom's like, yay!
Yeah,
and she refuses to stand up.
My mom used to hate that. So, do they still do? You have to stand up.
Yes.
Dude, my mom hates that so much because, especially some of the early Penny years when it's like, bro, we literally when we would turn the ball. Some of those Lomax years, we turn it over like 20 times a game, and it's like, dude, we go the first media timeout, we still haven't scored.
Just standing there, bro.
Just standing.
And you know the crowd's old, bro. They can't be standing over that long, bro.
Like, start leaning on the chairs.
Silverfield has flipped that whole fan base, man, bro.
Good for him.
He's got the media people on board. He's got the fan base on board. He's got them.
The students, everybody. They love some Silverfield.
All right, let me tell you about what I heard about the Memphis job. So I called around last night, and one person mentioned the Jerry Mack stuff to me. Obviously, that name's been out there for a while, the Kennesaw guy. Mm-hmm. Another person mentioned Huff to me again and saying that Huff is in the mix. You saw the commercial appeal report. Tyson Helton is out of the mix. So they've obviously cut down the list of guys. That's what the Tyson Helton thing tells you, because it's not like Tyson Helton wouldn't want the job. Like here's your first list of candidates, and Tyson Helton didn't make the cut. And I don't want to disappoint people, but I did call around last night, and I was told you're not getting Dan Mullen. And I was like, oh, phooey. Because that one has gone out around a lot. But someone I trust did tell me last night, you're not getting Dan Mullen. So, for what it's worth. I mean, and again, I told you.
Mullen makes, and then I looked at, Mullen makes $3.5 million a year.
I also told you, you think Penn State's going to hire somebody better than Dan Mullen? Probably not.
Yeah,
probably.
And again.
They need to hire someone ASAP, because did you see their recruiting rankings, bro?
Yes, I saw
man.
It. Well,
they're behind McNeese State and South Dakota State right now in football recruiting.
Well, now you know why.
Look at that, bro.
You know why, right? Beyond not having a coach. Franklin took them.
Took everybody.
Yeah.
They're all going to Virginia Tech.
But still, you would think, bro, at Penn State, bro, a prestigious university like that, bro, you at least commit just off the strength.
I mean, Memphis.
No one has ever vomited on themselves like they have.
I mean, Memphis got
fired
11.
the guy 2 months ago.
They really did.
I mean, Memphis doesn't have a coach, and we got a better recruiting class than Penn State does.
That's what I'm saying. We signed 15 players yesterday.
I'm saying, but who's going to be there? You don't have anybody working for you.
You don't think the interim coach is, isn't he?
You don't think James Franklin took anybody worth a shit with him at Virginia Tech?
Yeah.
Right? Or that they went and got other jobs elsewhere? Of course they did.
Yeah.
The second James Franklin gets fired, they're all on the phone. Where am I landing?
Yeah.
Because what happens when the new guy comes in? He ain't going to keep me on.
Yeah.
Right? I got to worry about myself. And that happened 2 months ago. You think they're going to be out there beating the streets for Penn State? F this place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to collect my check until I can go to the next place. or I can go meet up with James at Virginia Tech, or I can go wherever, right? I'm calling around and trying to find my next job. So that's how you screw it up. It's because it was that long ago, right? Like Ole Miss has a chance of keeping together guys that they had already had relationships with. Same with Memphis, right? Whoever's doing that bit yesterday, they got some of those kids to say, you know what, man, I'm still committed to Memphis, right? We'll see what's what. But, I mean, and in fairness, it was probably financial commitments. I mean, that's how you get kids. You saw like they made financial commitments, but at least those kids did not get poached. And so you were able to hold something together. Yeah, but you figure anybody Penn State is recruiting has other offers.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Arrington Maiden put that up.
But I ain't seen AJ yet, though. That's the big thing.
Well,
because AJ could be the star next year.
Right. He's Quavo's nephew?
Yeah. He could be the guy next year. But no, it's still weird, bro. It's Penn State, bro. I feel like when I was younger, Penn State was one of them like prestigious universities.
I mean, even look, I played that clip. I played that clip earlier in the week. The last thing on earth you want to do in this day and age is get on the wrong side of Jimmy Sexton.
Yeah.
There's nobody more powerful. Nobody. He's changing college athletics. He's changing the college football playoff because of it. You know what I mean? With his client going to LSU, and he's got everybody. He's 14 of the 16 SEC coaches, and it's not just that. They also that whole organization has people underneath those guys, right? So they have their coordinators, and then they have right, and it's job placement. That's who you go to. And so what happens? How many other guys are representing that many different coaches? You know, it's the same reason why people don't want to. You've seen people get on the right side of clutch when it comes to the NBA.
Yeah.
They're like, man, we don't want to piss them off because the next time around, right? They do right by them. Even sometimes you have seen people do right by them to the disservice of their own franchise.
Yeah.
I.e., Sacramento. There's a lot of people that I saw Peja Stojakovic one time on a podcast saying that they just bowed down. They just bowed down. Clutch said, get De'Aaron Fox to San Antonio. You're taking Zach. Like, they told him what they're doing. It's like, damn, bro. You know what I mean? It's real power.
Yeah, there is.
They got real power. Well, in college athletics, guess who's got real power? Jimmy and CAA. And you do James Franklin wrong, and now you're on their bad side. Good luck. Yeah. Good luck. They said that these guys have gotten everybody that Penn State has gone after. They added it up, and they said it's like $60 or $80 million in extensions.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Who was the guy that went to UCLA? McShay said that guy.
Oh, the James Madison guy, yeah.
Instead of.
Yeah.
He went to UCLA instead of Penn State.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. I'm not going to hold you. Bob Chisney.
That's somebody going, screw this school.
Bob
You
Chisney.
saw what they just did to this guy. You know what I mean? Don't do one bad decision, right?
If you wanted to let go of James Franklin, just wait out till the end of the year and
Right.
do it then. But firing him and embarrassing him in the middle of the season after 2 losses, after you were 1 game away from the national championship the year before and in the Big Ten title game the year before, in a close game with Oregon in the Big Ten title game.
Well, not letting him see it through.
And
right?
not letting him
if
see
he
it
has a
through.
bad season and you want to go your separate ways, then go your separate ways.
They got mad
But,
because they invested a ton of money on that roster this year to bring all of those guys back. Aller, the running backs, Katron Allen, Nicholas Singleton.
Nobody is defending
No.
James Franklin might have been he might have been under the gun, but again, he was 1 play away from the national title.
No, he really was.
One of the thoughts I had,
He
because
was.
it all fell apart, was like, dude, was Tyler Warren like the greatest player ever?
Yes,
because
yes.
they lost him,
answer-
and it all fell apart.
The answer is yes,
dude.
John
Somehow
Rosen.
he changed the Colts.
He's cold,
Dude's
bro.
unbelievable.
For
He is
real.
unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro, how crazy they've fallen, bro, Penn State.
I mean,
Man.
Damn.
it's one bad decision.
And it's
You can't embarrass a guy like that, and you got to know who you're dealing with, because one decision might compound the next decision, and now I mean, so next thing you know, the crumble cookie guy's making fun of you.
You see all the on three recruiting rankings, just their composite ones.
Is there anybody surprising?
No, not. I mean, USC's number 1, but they signed the most players. They signed 35 players. So the most 5 stars.
By the way, let him have another down season.
Oh yeah. And well, dude, there's already rumors he tried to get involved at Florida, and
he was the hottest thing going.
Yeah.
Who was hotter than Lincoln Riley?
Oregon signed 5 stars. Notre Dame signed 4. Alabama signed 3. Texas signed 3. And then LSU, Michigan, Tennessee all signed 2. And then Texas Tech signed 2. Dude, Texas Tech. Texas Tech, the number 21 recruiting class, but 2 5 stars.
Wow.
Yeah. Our guy Norvell, 14th, ranked in the country.
Well, he better.
Yeah, he needs to hit the portal because those freshmen aren't going to do you any good next year.
You hear that story? You hear that story about him, bro?
There's two guys, man. But I was talking to somebody yesterday. One of my buddies is a big Auburn guy.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, I got to be honest with you. I was surprised that Hugh Freeze couldn't win there. Like, he's never not won. Ever.
Yeah.
Like, he won at Lambeth, and they don't even have a school anymore.
What, he beat freaking Arkansas State. Like,
he won at Lambeth. He won at Arkansas State. He won at Ole Miss. He won at Liberty. He, that's
what he does.
What?
He wins games.
He goes and he wins football games and turns programs into something that they were not previously. And I was surprised that he didn't do it. And he was like, he hitched his wagon to Peyton Thorne and then Jackson Arnold.
Yep.
And I said, then you have our guy. It's like, bro, he had a good college starting quarterback, and he went 12-0 with him in Jordan Travis. And then he hitched his wagon to DJU, and he hitched his wagon to Tommy C, and it's like that thing just. You are, and again, that's why I said these guys are not dummies.
What if
it's just, bro, one time, and you don't have a grace period when it comes to this. Like, you just got to get the quarterback thing right.
So you're so right on that, because that's 2 years ago when it was Florida State needed a quarterback and they got DJU, and Auburn needed a quarterback and they stuck with the Peyton Thorne or whatever it was. Miami went out and said, we're going to spend the money on Cam Ward.
Yes.
And what if Florida
and then went and spent the money on Carson Beck.
Yeah. And what if Florida State or Auburn would have ponied up the money for him?
Right. What if they would have gotten him instead?
I guarantee you, look, as much as I don't
How
really
about this?
love Carson Beck, if Auburn had Carson Beck this year, holy crap.
Bro, look at Indiana. They went and paid Fernando Mendoza.
He got his money. And his brother got some money, too.
You know what I'm saying? They went and took care of him, and you look up and down, and the crazy thing is, so many of these big disappointments, you can go look at the quarterbacks, and then look at who got fired. Look at Hugh Freeze's quarterback. Look, they would fire Norvell if he didn't have $60 million left on his contract.
Yes,
Trust me, okay? Yeah. Like that would be what he'd be gone after 2 consecutive.
Did you see that thing? Schlabel reported that Florida State was trying to work Lane Kiffin.
So that's what I was going to bring up. I was like, it was like
who knows?
Like what's name was like a backup plan. They were trying to figure out a way to get Lane, and like try to find a way to get Norvell out so they can get Lane, and they were like low on the list. So they said, no, we're just going to keep Norvell.
I mean, well, the other thing is the buyout is
crazy.
But look.
It's a Jimmy Sexton client, too, Norvell.
Also, look at the quarterbacks and look at the coaches. Go look. At the beginning of the year, who did everybody love? They loved Drew Aller. Drew Aller was not good this year. And his coach was gone. And then he got hurt. And his coach was gone.
Yeah.
DJ Lagway.
Bah! Right? This was going to be the guy that could possibly save Billy Napier. Bop. The guys at Jackson Arnold and the guys at Auburn.
What's his name?
Bop.
What's his name? Dude at LSU.
Nussmeier.
Nussmeier. Get him out of here.
Gone. Like look up and down the list and look at the jobs that got open and look at the people that got fired. You don't even know the name of Kentucky's quarterback.
Right.
Nah.
You don't know it.
I don't. Only one that didn't get asked who had high expectations is our boy Lenore Sellers.
That's it.
If
That's
you're somebody,
but you know what?
If you're somebody like Mike Norvell, don't you have to go throw
100%?
Oh, yeah, no,
you have to go throw everything at Lenore's. You've got to go try to get somebody like that.
He's out of there.
Hey, but you know what I'm saying? Go look at up and down the list, right? You got Julian Sayin, who's had this great season at Ohio State. You've got Fernando Mendoza, who's had this great season. You've had Gunnar Stockton, who doesn't screw anything up and sometimes makes some big plays, right? But certainly does not ever lose you a game.
He doesn't mess it up.
Marcel Reed at Texas A&M.
Right. What's the kid's name? Oh God, how do you say it? The kid's name at Texas Tech, Morton.
Yeah, Baron Morton.
Baron, right? Baron Morton, who's had an outstanding season there. Dante Moore,
Oregon.
Obviously Trinidad Chambliss at Ole Miss. Marcel Reed, John Mateer, who got Oklahoma back in the mix, and that's a guy they went out and got. I mean, he was going to be on thin ice too. Let Venables have a bad season this year. They'd have run his ass out.
They would.
Right? And then you could go up and down the line of these different teams. Miami, obviously, in the conversation again for the playoffs.
What if Vanderbilt didn't have Diego Pavia?
They would not
Somebody else had Pavia.
Yeah, they would not be the same.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be two-turn.
Yep.
Two-turn down there in Vandy. They would not be that.
But I mean, what was the list of schools that I mentioned a couple of days ago that were Arkansas did have a quarterback.
Yeah, Taylor Green was cold.
Taylor Green was good.
Taylor Green cool.
They had no defense.
Auburn, LSU, Florida, Michigan State, who you didn't even you don't even know anything about that happened with them this year. And then you look at the open jobs right now. Kentucky got filled, right? The Kentucky got filled. South Florida's gotten filled. Did Tulane hire somebody yet?
No, but they're close. I saw something this morning that said they're down to it's like the LSU guy. And
Butler or what's
the
his
LSU
name? Baker.
Guy. Yeah.
Blake Baker.
Yeah, him. and then there's
Bob Chesney, who took LSU, Blake Baker, Billy Napier, Charles Huff, and Will Hall.
Well, and then think about all these other guys that have gotten the jobs, and look at what their quarterbacks have done, right? Say what you want, but I mean, Brendan Lewis was good for Silverfield for the majority of the season, and the kid at North Texas was amazing and got that guy the Oklahoma State job.
North Texas was awesome,
and
the Billy Napier at Tulane's interesting because he won at Lafayette, wasn't it Lafayette, Louisiana? Lafayette. He won there, so he's already been in Louisiana and won before at a smaller school. So
they also brought him up for the James Madison job. They said he's the top candidate for that job too.
Napier,
to go to James Madison.
Oh wow,
yeah.
He might be one of those guys who's better suited for that.
Well, smaller school.
Yeah, for a smaller school, like he does well at those.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Him and Lehigh's Kevin Cahill. Never heard of him.
Lehigh.
Well, yesterday, speaking of all these coaching changes, you had Keith Carter went on a radio show yesterday on Sports Talk Mississippi and was asked about the whole Lane Kiffin situation. So he did an interview on the Sports Talk station in Mississippi, and he says, Carter said Kiffin, announces the LSU coach on Sunday, has said, quote, a lot of things publicly that I'm not sure are totally accurate. Among those is the claim that he only learned early Sunday that he would not be coaching Ole Miss in the college football playoff. Carter said Kiffin and his reps were told several weeks earlier that coaching Ole Miss in the college football playoff was not possible if he was going to take another job. The only potential change was if Ole Miss qualified for the SEC title game, but Carter had not decided whether Kiffin would have coached that game either. He said it wasn't clear it was very clear that coaching in the postseason was not going to be an option for Lane Kiffin several weeks ago, as he told host Richard Cross. He also said that one of the things he said was it was going to be up in the air. If Bama lost, we had a decision to make because we have 6 days until the SEC championship, right? Mm-hmm. At that point, we're making a decision on Sunday, and so do we let him coach the SEC championship? But again, we know you've got the SEC championship, and then you've got a real span of time prior to. But even with this whole signing day thing that was going on, right? It would have been awkward timing and whatever else. And so they say that, and it sounded like Charlie Weiss Jr. went back there so that they would not get dinged in the playoff rankings.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That was kind of
It's Lane Kiffin trying to save face. I'm doing something nice for you.
I sent my guy back to do it.
Yeah, that's how he.
Also, I see
Kiffin
this as
tried
being
to
kind of
present
selfish. He's like, yo, bro, go win that national championship so I can get my $1 million. Hey, bro. Hey,
So I
look.
get paid
hey,
no
look,
matter what.
Look. You go get that meal. I got you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like it's kind of like a quasi-selfishly like, all right, I'm gonna send one of my guys back to see if he can get a job.
You know what's going to be super
Lane
hysterical?
Kiffin with selfish intentions.
What do you know, bro?
Hey, you know what's going to be super hysterical is when Ole Miss fans accuse Charlie Weiss of sabotage.
Oh, that's absolutely
because of play calls.
I can't wait.
2nd and 2, and we don't give it to Lacey. What are we doing?
Two
straight passes?
Because he's going. I told you he's going to LSU.
He don't want to wear.
They don't want us to win.
They don't want to wear down Lacey. They don't want to wear
East and
him down.
West instead of North and South.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait for it. I can't wait.
Absolutely gonna happen.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Yep.
I can't wait for that.
Shout out to our guy Richard Cross though.
Yeah.
That interview with Keith Carter.
Yeah, you got the interview with Keith Carter, and Keith Carter went on there and was like, "Yeah, this guy's a liar."
Yeah. That's so funny.
I mean, basically,
he didn't say for 3
it.
weeks. Like, no, he's known.
Come on.
We're not gonna let him do that.
Bro, he cannot stand up there and be like, "Oh, he was devastated to find out he wasn't going to be able to coach in the play." Like, shut up.
Yeah,
bro. We told you weeks ago, hey man, if you're going to take another job, you're not getting to coach in the playoff. Like, you know this, right?
Yes.
He's like,
they knew. He knew. So him going up there acting like, I didn't know until yesterday morning that I wasn't going to be able to coach my team. Like, oh, shut up.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
You can read the body language, bro.
Like the AD's telling you, I stop.
Right.
Nobody's feeling bad. Nobody's allowed to feel bad for you. We told you weeks ago, if you're going to coach in the playoff, you can't be the coach here.
College football is such an amazing sport.
It really. You know what pisses me off though, bro? Now that you brought up the playoff thing. I know we gave him some love, but did our boy sabotage our playoff rankings? Our playoff situation?
Who?
So we talked about that the other day, that like, dude, if he's known this has been in the works for a while.
Did he sabotage our playoff situation, bro?
Has he known? Because it feels like he's made some comments that made it seem like he's known he's getting this Arkansas
the way
job for a
these
while.
prospects are talking is they've been in contact for a while.
Yeah, but I did see somebody put that up. Yeah, who was it? Was it Jason Munns or somebody saying like? I can't remember. They said that kid that said he talked to him for a month.
Yeah.
He was trying to get that kid to come to Memphis. He says he was trying to flip him to Memphis.
Yeah, but he said some stuff about talking to coaches a couple of weeks ago that we're talking about.
You can make that face all you want. I don't think he was getting the Arkansas job until all of that stuff played out the way it did.
Nah.
I don't. No, I don't. Until Golish got the job he got, until Summerall got the job he got, until where do you think Ryan was at the top of their list? Give me a break.
I mean, he
did beat him.
I got it, but
he was on the top of the list for a little bit, bro.
He was not,
and now he's the head hog.
I think after the other guys, because that was not who Arkansas fans and media were all talking about hiring, and they had all talked themselves into all those other guys, and that's where they got really sore, because it's like, damn, man. We're not getting the Florida guy. We're not getting the Auburn guy. We're not getting the guy that you're right. Like,
would you rather?
He was not.
My antennas are up though, bro.
Well, tell me, would you rather have, like right now, 2025, knowing everything you know about job? Would you rather have Arkansas or Auburn?
Job wise,
Auburn.
Okay. Auburn, because I'm a.
What are you talking about?
I want Auburn, bro.
I feel like you get fired faster at Auburn.
What?
I feel like you get fired faster at Auburn.
Maybe.
Who is Auburn supposed to be better than?
I mean, who is
like
Arkansas?
Yeah, I know, but I feel like you can like get 5 years at Arkansas.
I mean, I feel like
I don't think you get 5 years at Auburn. If you really lose to Alabama your first 2 to 3 years, you're done.
You really can't ask that question no more because Vanderbilt's in the picture now. And you would ask that if
Vandy's in a big city.
If somebody's in a coma 3 years ago, you're like, yo, Vanderbilt's gonna be a top 15 team, they would not believe you.
Yeah, but Vanderbilt's in a big city and has like rich alumni.
Auburn has big history.
They do.
I rock at Auburn. Bro.
Auburn has big history, and you also don't have to beat Nick Saban. You have to beat Kalen DeBoer.
Well, they're 0-2 against him so far.
I understand. You watched that game Saturday night. Did that look like two different calibers of team?
I think
not at all. If Cam Coleman doesn't freaking fumble the ball, they might have tied the game.
I think that's how Iron Bowls go at Jordan.
I know.
Hare. Even when Nick Saban's been the coach there, that's
it's
how they
been
go.
Some fishy stuff at it.
That's how it goes in that stadium. If it's played in Bryant-Denny, Alabama probably beats them by 3 touchdowns.
My concern would be that Auburn, and I say this as someone who had a keen awareness of the situation down there for many, many years, when I had a lot of friends there and would go down there regularly. I went to games and knew tons of boosters. This is pre-NIL. Bro, these guys have so much money and don't care about anything else in the world except for football. That's it. The guys that are the Auburn guys, 364 days out of the year, 365 days out of the year, all they think about is Auburn football, and they fund it. And the same thing went with Alabama. And in the non-NIL era, the rich Auburn guys had to keep up with the rich Bama guys. And so Auburn would have a caliber of athlete regularly that was outsized for what their you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and that was because these are battling boosters.
Yeah.
And
trying to go Bama
make
for
no
Bama with each
mistake,
other.
Cam Newton wasn't there for free.
Yeah, I think we know that. Yeah.
We know.
Yeah, we know that.
Right? And all I'm saying is that's the kind of game they were playing, and nobody else was playing that game.
Yeah.
Because in that state, like, it was a freaking free-for-all.
Yeah.
In terms of getting players. And so, like, they cheated their ass off. A lot of coaches got in trouble for cheating their ass off at both those schools.
The only other one I could think of, they didn't do it in that state, but Tennessee did it nationally with Fulmer. Like, nationally, Tennessee was...
Yeah,
they were going around. Like, why is Tennessee getting
them.
California
And
kids?
again,
Like,
and what I'm saying is, look, I am not indicting any coach or any program. I'm indicting those boosters. I'm telling you, I know that there was the damn book written about it here in Memphis.
Yeah.
You go look it up. It's called Bragging Rights by Richard something. It's unbelievable. You can buy it on Amazon. Read it. It's amazing. It's about the Logan Young, Roy Adams stuff. And it's about SEC, like,
boosters recruiting and getting players.
These boosters, I mean, these guys are old and rich, and the only thing they care about is Southern football.
Yeah.
Richard Ernsberger.
That's it. That book is crazy.
It has been revised, too. They said they were revised since it came out.
I'm telling you, that was not a kid's game. These guys are competing now. But now, that's the thing with Auburn. To me, Auburn was competing with Alabama, bro. Right? And they didn't care. I'm saying the boosters.
Yeah, right.
They didn't care.
Nah.
Kidding me?
Run it up.
Right?
Band for band.
Because they're having to, yes.
Write the check.
Oh, you got money? We got money.
We got money. Say less.
But now everybody's got money.
Yeah,
you don't have that. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, they're brazen. These boosters were brazen back in the day.
Yeah, you got $5 million. I got $6
Because they
million.
wanted to be awesome at football. That's what mattered to them. But I'm saying some of those schools like that, it's gotten evened out a little bit more because everybody's got the cash.
Yeah.
So now it's, I mean, SEC was, I mean, those early 2000s were crazy.
It means
There's
more.
a book written about it.
Yeah, bro.
These guys were funding it now.
I love it.
And that's a long time ago.
Who was the Alabama booster that almost got in trouble in Tuscaloosa? What did he have, like the suit store or whatever? That was when Saban was there.
But he had a front for a suit store?
No, I think he had like
and
a
he
suit
also
store.
had a memorabilia.
And memorabilia. He was
Yeah,
getting
like Mark Ingram was signing footballs.
Yeah,
and
Mark
crap.
Ingram and like
He
Bo
was tweaking.
Scarborough and Trent Richardson.
He was the first Terrell Pryor before Terrell Pryor got
And I
called
think
up?
he also had a car dealership. So like players are getting cars.
Wild
they're
West.
getting suits and they're signing stuff for him that he's selling.
I think look, I think both those schools were better off when it was the Wild Wild West. I know they were.
Yeah.
Because they were doing what you were not gonna do.
Yeah.
Because it's just the culture. It's just what matters.
Yeah.
There's no other place on earth where in one state one game matters.
Yeah. And it
Two
takes
states.
time when
And
you start
everybody
pouring money
you know
into
where.
it.
What?
Well,
That's
Alabama and then Mississippi for Iron Bowl.
Bull crap. It's not even.
Oh no, I'm not saying on the same level, but I'm saying like it matters to them folks in Mississippi.
No, I promise you. My Mississippi State friends.
They don't care.
No.
The Ole Miss people care though.
I'm saying they care, but they don't care the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it takes time, man.
It's not like it is. I'm telling you, the Iron Bowl is a subject.
It's
every day.
Yeah, it is. It's
Every day.
Bruh.
It's a subject.
Yeah. The Egg Bowl is small potatoes.
Oh,
compared to the Iron Bowl.
Trust me, the Auburn girl, she anything you mention Alabama gets mad.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah. Oh, it's real.
By the way, I'm watching our boy's press conference right now. I'm waiting for him to. His press conference is going on right now.
Who?
Ryan Silverfield.
Oh.
No. Who cares? The head hog.
The head hog.
We're tapped in, bro.
Jessica Benson's going to join us on the other side. Chris Vernon, show.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Calling all collectors! Topps NBA basketball trading cards are back. It's available in the Grizzlies Den by Fanatics and online at Topps.com. Rip into bold color parallels, electric inserts, relics, and autographed cards from today's biggest stars and the next-gen talent. Look out for rookie cards of Cooper Flagg and Dylan Harper, plus Grizzlies favorites John Morant, Jalen Wells, and so many more. You don't want to miss this drop. Grab your set before it's gone.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
Jeff Dunham. You're the other white meat. How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other?
Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them IRL. And that starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight in person. From seeing your favorite Grizzlies stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside, Memphis.
Southland Casino Hotel is helping you navigate to Santa. Win your share of over $550,000 in free play and a brand new Lincoln. Here Comes Santa takes flight on Saturday, November 1st, when you can begin earning entries. And don't forget the grand finale drawings on Saturday, November 29th and Saturday, December 27th to win a share of over $40,000 in free play or a brand new Lincoln. Win big during Here Comes Santa, only at Southland Casino Hotel.
Own the 2025-26 Grizzlies season with the 10-game Flex Pack, the ultimate way to catch all the action on your terms. Choose your favorite matchups from intense rivalries to weekend thrillers and customize your pack to fit your schedule. With 10 games to pick, you'll never miss the moments that matter most. Visit Grizzlies.com/packs today to build your perfect ticket pack and cheer on the Grizzlies your way. It's your team, your season, and your schedule. So don't miss out.
Grizz Nation, Friday night just got a whole lot better. Introducing Buckets and Brews, the ultimate way to tip off your weekend. Every Friday this season, grab a terrace-level ticket to the Grizz game and 2 12-ounce Miller Lights for just $55. Get great seats, cold brews, and Grizzlies basketball. It's everything you need to start your weekend off right. So get the deal that's too cold to hold. Go to Grizzlies.com/Friday to lock in your tickets today.
NBA NBA released its new All-Star format. It's USA versus the world, which sounds a little scary for USA.
You very clearly aren't proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. I'll get a triple-double from LeBron and a big-time 3 from Steph Curry, and I'll gladly stand up.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those voices singing.
Grizzlies going to be back in action tomorrow night. And if you're going to be downtown, or if you live downtown, be sure to get one of the 3 Grind City Media rolls at Sticks Express in downtown Memphis. A portion of the proceeds from each roll that sell go to the charity of our choice. Online ordering is available, and use the code STICKS901 and knock 10% off your tab. Sticks Express. Fast, fresh, and always a slam dunk. And hey, you can go see them at their Collierville location as well. Sticks! We love Sticks. Jessica Benson from the Jessica Benson Show is here. You can watch her every morning at 8 o'clock on Grind City Media, YouTube, and everywhere else you get your podcast. All right, what we got this week?
I think it's snowing a little bit.
Snowing?
I think
snow coming from the sky.
Is it snowing?
Look on the
snowing, bro.
camera.
A little bit.
Look on the camera. That
A little
they're getting just like a
precipitation.
little-
Bro,
That's more than rain.
Bro, I'm finna go home and get a
It's either-
cocoon, bro.
It's more than rain.
Yeah, this is.
Or Zach
that.
Edey has dandruff.
Come on, bro, don't do that.
Wow.
Don't do that. The biggest dandruff of all time.
Wow.
No, there was a height joke.
Because it was so tall, it could be in
more
the
of a height.
sky.
Yeah,
I got
being
you.
tall.
I got dandruff on the
I gotta
brain. 'cause they
explain
keep
my jokes
referencing
to you.
Yeah,
to
'cause
it
I
on
don't get
Stranger
dandruff.
Things.
'Cause I don't get
You
dandruff.
small brain
Because
moron.
I don't get dandruff, bro. I can't relate.
We have conference championship weekend coming up.
Games!
Games! There's one clear best game in the bunch, I would say. Give me the Big Ten championship game. Number 2, Indiana versus number 1, Ohio State. 7 p.m. on Fox. Ohio State, a 4-point favorite. Both teams 12-0. I read a great profile piece on Curt Cignetti in The Athletic, which, if you haven't read it, highly recommend checking it out. As I was reading it, it struck me, this man has so many of the same characteristics as a Nick Saban. And so much of coaching comes down to these guys who, one, are just relentlessly, psychotically dedicated to football, and Cignetti has been his whole career. The ability to have hard conversations with people in a way that encourages them and inspires them instead of turns them against him. And then also, he's just like nuts about his routine. He apparently has the same Chipotle order every single day, and they did not say what it was, and now I will wonder what it is for however long it takes for me to find it. No, it was a quote from, I think, one of his former players or one of his former assistants.
Let's see.
He
Kurt
said that he's had the same
Sigman.
Chipotle order every single day.
You know who else is like that?
What's Bridges?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges.
It said that he, yeah, here it is. It says he.
I got you. Shrimp
eat
fajita
the
taco.
same
got it?
bowl,
Okay.
the same bowl every day.
Yeah, I got you. Here it goes.
The same bowl every day. But Mikal Bridges, who is like the NBA Iron Man, every day, like since college, has eaten Chipotle.
Really?
Every single day. Yes. I mean, it does stand to reason. Maybe somebody should do the same.
Well, it
Right?
just has me further involved in the
Cocky
I love this
nerd
Curt
is what they
Cignetti
call him,
Indiana
yeah.
run, and it's so fun. And if they can win against Ohio State in a Big Ten championship game and really set themselves up for being the favorite going into the college football playoff, it's just a wild turn for Indiana. We talked about it last year. It's carried over into an even deeper degree this season. And one of the biggest changes that they made were the additions to their offensive line, and those additions were made for games like this, to be able to hang in the trenches with a team like Ohio State. So also intrigued by the Mendoza-Sayin Heisman battle, but, I want that to go to Diego Pavia.
I think if if Indiana wins, I think Mendoza will win it. I think if Indiana loses or gets beat by, double digits, I think Pavia wins it. Yeah. That's my guess. He will win the Heisman if they go undefeated and beat Ohio State. But
for sure.
if they lose, I do think it'll be Diego Pavia. That's my guess.
Yeah, you're starting to see some of the national voices make the case for Diego Pavia, saying, it's kind of a fun thing for a while, but now he has moved himself into a position. I mean, coming off that game against Tennessee last week, where he threw for 268, ran for, I think, 165, and then had a touchdown on the ground, touchdown on the air. And you haven't seen, I think 7 SEC quarterbacks have put up those numbers in the last 30 years, and 3 of them are Jaden Daniels, Johnny Manziel, and Tim Tebow, who all won the Heisman. So
you guys agree?
I want him to win for the vibes.
I think he should win the Heisman.
Yeah, me too. Fernando Mendoza would be the most boring Heisman winner of all time.
And Vanderbilt should be in the playoffs.
Outstanding player in college football.
That's not understanding history. Come on.
Who's the most boring?
There have been super boring Heisman winners.
Who's more boring than Fernando Mendoza?
Chris Winkie was boring. I mean,
Chris Winkie's goated, bro.
He was 28 years old. That was ridiculous.
He's goated, though, bro.
What are you talking about? There's been all kinds of boring Heisman winners.
Who was our last boring Heisman winner?
Jason White.
That was forever ago.
Yeah,
too,
but
bro.
I hear what Devin's saying. Like recent boring Heisman. We've had a good string of.
Here, well, let's find out.
Like 10 years from now, bro, someone's gonna be like, "Who won the Heisman in 2025?" You'll be like,
Marcus Mariota was boring.
Come on, bro.
He was boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that race was fun because wasn't it?
Sam Bradford.
Sam Bradford was a boring.
Troy Smith.
Oh no! Don't put no smut on Troy Smith.
Jason White.
No smut on Troy Smith's name, bro.
Eric Crouch is a long time ago. I mean, come on. Chris Wanky.
Mark Ingram. Derrick Henry was not some exciting Heisman winner.
Yeah, but he was undeniable.
Yeah.
We don't have an undeniable winner this
Bryce
year.
Young was not exciting.
Bryce Young's not exciting.
That's what I was going to say. I think Bryce Young is probably our last.
That's probably the next one, the last.
Devontae Smith was cool because he's a wide receiver, and wide receivers never win it.
He was dominant too, so don't.
Dude,
we ain't put him in. But he might be the most boring Heisman winner that we've had ever, bro. Fernando.
At least Diego's.
He's not the most boring ever.
No, he's not.
Interesting story. Winning one of the worst programs in college football.
Versus,
and that's my issue when we talk about Diego.
Have you seen his interviews, by the way? He is an
Fernando
Mendoza? Oh, he's stellar.
He's a dork.
He's a complete nerd, but he's like a perfect.
You know who he is?
Prototype quarterback speech.
He is Daniel Jones. Just like
he has like a zip more personality than Daniel
He's just
Jones.
mega awkward. Like, there's some of these guys that like if you were at a party, like Diego Pavia's like turning it up with you, and Fernando Mendoza was like, I don't know if we should be doing that.
That's not legal. Have you guys had water with your alcohol? No, screw you, bro. Get out of here, bro. Nerd ass dude.
That's funny. I don't think we're supposed to be doing this.
Yeah, bro. Get out of here,
That's
Fernando.
who Fernando Mendoza is.
Anyway, I think this game's awesome. Obviously, storylines galore. But this year the Big Ten is more exciting. I think mostly when we'll get to the SEC championship game, we've just seen it so many times. It's like, this is so fresh. Indiana's playing in a conference championship game.
Right. Oh no, it would be so awesome for them to knock off Ohio State. It would be amazing. I
thought the craziest thing was Ohio State has not. This is their first Big Ten title game since it's like 2020.
Yeah, COVID
which
year.
Seems insane. Like what? They're always the best team.
I will be rooting for Indiana hardcore.
Unless you are an Ohio State fan, we are.
No, I won't.
Losers.
Everybody will.
I'm rooting for.
They're
Ohio
America's
State.
team.
America's
you
team
are?
who?
Why?
Come on, bro. I'm gonna root for Indiana. Ohio State, bro. OHIO.
INDIANA.
Well, maybe I can swing you.
I
watched an interview earlier this week. Fernando Mendoza was asked about songs he listens to.
I don't care.
And he said, "You know what song I really like that I
No
listen to?
Subliminals by Fast Cash Jizzle.
No. He loves Smino.
Nope.
I don't know.
Clouds by J. Cole. No Role Models.
When I tell you this, you're gonna think I'm making it up. You are?
Freestyle by Lil Baby.
I swear to God. Hand to heart. You can find the interview. This is where I was like, oh my. He was like, you know what song I like? That I listen to? It gets me going. He said there's a song called Moves Like Jagger by Maroon 5.
No, there's no way.
I'm not rooting for nobody. I'm not rooting for nobody like that, bro. I'm not rooting for that.
That
bro.
happened.
No, bro. Look, he is corny, bro.
Moves Like Jagger.
Like, can you imagine somebody listening to that song, bro?
By choice, like to get
ready
up
for a
for
game.
something. Wow, that would be a hell of a moment for Maroon 5 in 2025 if Fernando Mendoza wins the Heisman, wins the Big Ten championship.
Type in Fernando Mendoza Moves Like Jagger, and I guarantee it pops up. He said it.
Yeah, his favorite, shares his favorite playlist. Yeah, and Thrift Shop about Malcolm Moore.
Macklemore.
Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm not rooting for this shit, bro. We're not rooting for this dude to win the Heisman, bro. I'm sorry.
He said Thrift Shop by Macklemore and Moves Like Jagger by Maroon 5.
I'm not rooting for this dude, bro.
This is so funny because weirdly, I just searched Moves Like Jagger on Twitter because I figured who else is talking about Moves Like Jagger. Weirdly enough, the first tweet that comes up is an August 30th tweet from some random person saying, Julian Sayin plays football like he's listening to Maroon 5 in AirPods. And then someone quote tweeted it and said, Julian Sayin scrambles for a first down and Moves Like Jagger starts playing almost immediately. Why are we talking this much about Maroon 5?
On his way to class, he said he liked listening to this
Moves
dude.
Like Jagger gets him in the mood to learn.
Freaking nerd.
He said
bro.
gets him in the mood to learn. Yeah.
He said he has a little bit more pop. A little bit more pop to it when he's walking in class. He listens to Rihanna. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. He said when they celebrated when he listened to We Are the Champions.
Oh, no.
Oh, get this dude out of here, bro. Get him out of here, bro.
Fernando Mendoza is so
y'all
corny.
root for that, bro.
He's so corny.
I'll root for Julian.
I love it.
I'll root for Julian Sayin and them, bro.
I love it.
I can't root for that dude.
All right, my second game that I'm just looking forward to.
Maroon 5, the number 50 most streamed artist this year globally on Spotify.
This year?
It's because of that thing happened, bro.
Wow.
Why?
That was Coldplay, my bad.
They still.
Yeah, that was Coldplay at the concert, the cheating thing.
Yeah.
That was Coldplay.
Why people still listen to Maroon 5, bro?
Why not?
They got bangers.
Didn't they break up? They actually have more bangers than
They
we want to
have
admit,
bangers.
but Moves Like Jagger is not one of them. I want to be crystal clear.
They got that one with Rihanna.
Payphone.
That's really good.
Animals.
Yeah.
One More Night. Maps.
Oh, when they first broke out, man, I remember getting that. Harder and harder to breathe.
Yeah.
Is there anyone out there? I love that song.
They got the one with Rihanna. If I never see your face again, I don't mind.
Fernando Mendoza Moves Like Jagger.
Tap in, Deb. You got to tap
let's go.
in.
We're not gonna let that
Let's
dude
go.
out.
In 2025, in the year of our Lord 2025, the Heisman Trophy winner
With
is
the best
listening
odds
to
is
Moves
listening to
Like-
Maroon 5. That is wild.
Back him up.
That cannot be real.
He's
Cannot be
guys are
real.
living He's a nerd.
Guys are
He
living
is
in like 2012.
He is a nerd. The other guy that we're promoting, his mom's humping the freaking stands.
Exactly. I'm with it. Even though that is out of pocket, but look, we with it.
Yeah.
We making new. We said we're making new rules. What they say?
Bro, they said
We're making new rules.
he was on with David Portnoy from Barstool the other day, and he was like, "How many people do you have at the games?" Because I feel like there's like a Pavia incident every game, and he was like, "For like the Texas game, we had like 80." 80. He goes, "But we bought all the tickets at the beginning of this season." He rolls deep, bro. His whole family,
Yeah,
everybody.
that's too many people, bro.
80 tickets. Hey, he said we bought them all at the beginning of the season, and they were cheap because everybody thought we were gonna suck.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, that's funny.
Wait.
See, that's our Heisman winner right
He
there.
goes, so we could have sold those tickets for like $900 a piece, and we kept them.
Good for them. Did you see Vanderbilt legitimately tried to
Schedule another
game this
I
week
like
to try
that.
to?
It's lit.
I like it.
We'll play on
I
2 days'
appreciate it.
notice.
Damn right.
Somebody needs to stand up for fans. They got a better resume than Notre Dame does.
Yeah.
They could go prove.
They're saying
prove
Notre
it.
Dame's going to get jumped by Miami anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right.
That should
Indiana
also
Iowa, what's
happen.
next?
Okay, my next one, because I am someone who loves the chaos of this stupid sport, and there is no better game this weekend for chaos than your ACC championship game between Duke and number 17 Virginia, 7 p.m. on ABC. Duke is a 4-point favorite, and at 7-5, Duke could get into the college football playoff, or this activates the nuclear option that the bigwigs of college football will hate if it is the American champion and James Madison.
So what are the choices here? Just
The
explain
choices
to me
are,
how this goes.
If Duke beats
it
Virginia,
has to be a conference champion.
Has to be a conference champion
Okay.
and has to be ranked. And Duke is not ranked. And they put James Madison in those rankings at 25 on Tuesday. So you now have Tulane, North Texas, and James Madison. So whoever wins the American is all but guaranteed. But if Duke wins, it could be Tulane and James Madison or North Texas and James Madison, and the ACC gets left out.
And none of those three have their coach. Correct?
Yeah.
Tulane, North Texas, and
Wait.
James Madison have all lost their coach.
I'm sorry, I thought you meant Duke.
No, all three of them.
Those three have lost their coaches, yes. But are being allowed to coach through a potential college football playoff. Right?
They are?
Yes.
Okay. So they're all, They're all seeing it through?
Yes. Yes.
Because they weren't a-holes like Lane Kiffin.
Well, they're not going to a rival.
They're not
Well,
going to
I
the
was going to say,
rival,
it's
yeah.
also a
They're not going to a rival.
significantly different
Yes.
situation.
Correct.
Yes.
I just think it would be insane. And Virginia beat Duke earlier this season. Virginia's ranked. So if Virginia wins, it'll be a normal situation.
Who wants
and
to
then
watch
seemingly-
Virginia?
Can we just
Not
put
me.
Vanderbilt and Texas in and get this over with? Why do we have to put Tulane
we
and
have
freaking
rules
James
and we
Madison
made a 12-team
in?
No,
playoff,
this
and
is
is
going
what
to
they
be
do.
the one that
Gosh,
changes
this is
it
why-
all.
So
But
this
I
is
will
last
say,
year?
but it changes it all for a school like Memphis. This is going to change it all in a bad direction.
I agree.
Because they're
Yeah,
going
it
to take
is.
away the guaranteed spot
They
from
are.
conference champions, including the group of
I
five.
think they'll just have, but I think they'll still have one spot for the group of five.
Yeah, they
I
get
do.
one spot.
I think they will have one spot, but you have got to, one of the things we talked about earlier in the year, and Lane Kiffin is right about this, and this is something he complained about way before all this catastrophe took place. He said, look, we're playing 8 SEC games now. That's going to 9. What has to happen in college football is there has to be a recalibration. The same way, he said, basketball figured this out years ago, and that's why when you get to the NCAA tournament, Memphis very well may get a 10 seed at whatever their record might be, 36 or 30 and 5, right? But they might get a 10 seed. I might get a 10 seed, and the 7 seed is a 20 and 16 Michigan State team. Like they figured this out years ago that like you have to be weighed by what you played. Right, and so you're not. We've been programmed to go. Well, they have 2 losses, and they have 3 losses, and they only have 1 loss. So you can't have a 2-loss team over a 1-loss. Well, yes, you can.
Yeah.
If they had to play everybody awesome, and you had to play nobody, yes, you can.
Yeah.
And we figured that out in basketball, where it is weighted.
Yeah.
And you sit there and go, well, yeah, that's because Memphis played against this group of teams, and Michigan State played against that group
If
of
you
teams.
played, like
and
that.
so
that
it should
is,
be
yeah.
weighted like that. And so his point was, you still lose your job. We still look at everything through the prism of 10-2 is not good enough, right? But like 10-2 is an amazing season in the SEC now, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But it's not. I mean, look. What, I guess they're 3.
And there's even
Texas is 3, right?
And there's
Is there 3 losses.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like, what's more impressive, Texas 3 loss or Texas A&M 1 loss?
Right.
Texas A&M had an easy SEC
They
schedule.
haven't figured out how to weight it.
Yeah.
No.
You know
Go
what I mean?
back to
And even, I mean, in
Texas would beat the hell out of Virginia. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows it.
Come on.
They beat the hell out of Duke. They beat the hell out of James Madison. They beat the hell out of Tulane.
Memphis.
I mean, dude, Memphis should have lost to Arkansas, who
Right.
sucks in the SEC.
Hold on,
Like, let's be
You'll
real.
notice the
Like,
American Conference Championship game not on this list.
Yeah,
We're boycotting
yeah.
it.
Don't
Put
put
it
it. Yeah,
in.
we're boycotting.
It's
that
not on
joint.
it. Don't
No.
worry, I have another one.
So who are we rooting for in Duke, Virginia?
I want Duke to win because I think it's funny.
All right, I'll go with you.
Okay,
All right,
great.
Duke.
Big
go.
12 championship game, number 11 BYU, number 4 Texas Tech, 11 a.m. on ABC. Texas Tech a 12.5-point favorite. We saw this game played out in November. Texas Tech won handedly, 29-7. If you watched it, it felt like it could have been 35-0 at halftime. I will say BYU could not run the ball the first time around, and their offense is built around their run game, and Texas Tech has one of the best run defenses in the country. But BYU's best running back, LJ Martin, was limited in that game. So they at least have him back. Any interest in this game rests on BYU being lifted by this like joyous momentum that they have of keeping their coach.
Yes.
Like, does that impact the kind of game that they are able to play? It's one of those
I'd say 3 things.
not showing up on a stat sheet. It's just a
Yeah.
variable.
I'd say 3 things. Number 1, you kept your coach, and that has there's a rallying behind that. Number 2, it's hard as hell even when they're down to play in Lubbock. Like everybody loses there.
Yes.
Like, and they have even in bad seasons. Like that, it's in the middle of nowhere.
And the tumbleweed country.
And when they did, it was the game day. Mahomes was there.
Tumbleweed
Game day.
Ain't nothing
And
going on
three.
down
So that's the first two. And three, it's hard to face a team the second time, right? It's just human nature that the team that lost is going to make the adjustments that the team that wins does not, right? Like. Yeah. It wasn't particularly close either. So now you say, okay, we lost this way. You're not beating us like that anymore. And so just getting to having the benefit of playing them prior to, it's not the first time you're seeing them. And this will be Jerry World, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're not in Lubbock. Like I actually don't think BYU is going to get run out like they did the first time.
I don't either.
It's going to be a closer game.
I
It's always
anticipate
close.
a closer game.
Rejuvenated. They're keeping their head coach.
If BYU were to win, does Texas Tech get left out?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Because why would you want two Big 12
Two Big 12 teams.
Not at
What
four.
is the-
Not at
Four makes
I think
it
it's
tough
too hard to
lead.
drop. You're not
Four
dropping
makes it
past.
too hard.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't put in friggin' James Madison of Virginia and then put it back.
Right.
And then knock Texas Tech out for winning a game that they're only playing because they made the champion.
Right.
They have not been in the business. The
Of
Bama one's
punishing
going to be the
teams
most
who make the
fascinating.
championship. Yes, and we can go to that.
Yeah,
So
that's
number
the
3
next one.
Georgia, number 9 Alabama,
they
at
dropped
3 p.m.
them.
on ABC.
No
They're,
way, right?
You can't
they're the
drop
most
Bama.
at risk,
No.
but I don't think you can.
You can't,
I don't think
bro.
you can
You
either.
can't
punish
penalize
me
them
for
for
being-
making the SEC
Yeah, you
championship.
can't punish
Right.
me for making-
And
yeah.
technically, Alabama is the 1 seed in this game. Alabama technically won.
Yes.
They won the SEC this
Yeah.
year.
Yes.
They
So
were
you
number
can't
one.
punish that.
You say no.
I say no,
you can't
too.
punish
I know.
that.
No matter what, Bama makes it.
I think you make it, bro.
Did you see our
You,
boy?
in that schedule you had, bro? You go 10-2, 7-1 in the SEC,
Well, no. It'd be 3 in this case.
17-3. But still, you go. I salute to you, bro. You got to make it.
Did you see our boy Stu Feiner? He said Alabama is going to roll them.
Oh,
I was like, what? Said Alabama. Said sharps are on Bama. The people are Bama's
I think
side.
what did I see the other day? Kirby Smart's 1-7.
Yeah.
In the SEC title
Well,
games?
no.
Against
versus
Bama.
Versus Bama?
He's
Against
0-4 in
Bama.
SEC title games.
He's 0-2 against DeBoer.
Yeah.
I'm going to go close, bro.
I mean, it's still something
It has
stupid.
to
Like
be a
Alabama's won
close
10 of the
game.
last 11 games against Georgia.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
they
know.
got a problem.
What
I
time?
still
That's
love
3
it when they
p.m.?
play.
3 p.m.
That's
3
3
p.m.
o'clock.
In the Georgia, is it in Mercedes-Benz?
Mercedes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I always feel like I'm watching an NFL game when I watch Alabama,
Me too.
Georgia. That's why I like it.
No, for real.
I'm like,
go
yeah, I'm
Georgia.
going to see all these guys play on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
going to go Georgia, bro. I'm going to go Dogs.
I guess it'll be Fowler and Herb Street.
I don't like either
On
one.
Yeah, because that's
I
where
will
game
say when you
day
think
is.
back on that
Right,
first
it'll be
game,
Fowler and
yeah,
Herb Street.
yeah.
Game day's going there because
Because
they
Alabama
have
went
it,
up
'cause ABC
14-0.
has
They
it.
were up 24-14, and then Georgia held them scoreless in the second
Yeah.
half.
So that Indiana.
They're really good adjusting.
And the
Indiana-
first year was the same way. Alabama
Yeah.
was destroying them at halftime, and then
Did you say Indiana Ohio State's morning?
Nope, night, 7 p.m.
Well, they got the nightcap.
That'll be Gus
They got-
Johnson
they
and
got
Joel
the-
Klatt,
yeah,
right?
they got the
Big
main
12 is
event.
the morning
Be
game on
Fox?
ABC.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Indiana, Ohio State.
Texas Tech BYU's the first game of the day.
Yeah, 11 a.m.
Okay, so really, I just have to have my afternoon.
Yeah, 11. You got
Yeah.
11 a.m.
Sealed off.
11 a.m., 3 p.m., 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Thank God we don't have a Grizzly game.
I know.
I got something to do on Saturday.
know what I
It's
mean?
But we have the weird. Have you seen our schedule is weird? We
Yeah,
play
we-
Sunday,
Right.
And then
Oh,
not
for
until
a week.
Friday.
until Friday.
Off
I
for a
was
week.
convinced I was missing
That's a
one of the
long-
NBA Cup makeup
Me
games. I was like,
too.
where is this game on my
Yeah,
schedule?
Right.
You get a little time to regenerate.
Yeah.
About serious regenerate.
It's also weird to have a Sunday at 5 o'clock game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a
Versus
couple of
Portland.
them.
It's just an odd time.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? Why 5?
Why not just 7?
Or at 2? You know, like
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
gotta
I'd
be
rather
early,
it be
make
a
it at
matinee. I'd rather it be afternoon too.
It's
I'd
just
rather it be
odd.
2 o'clock.
Well, why is a basketball game at 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
It's lit. NFL game.
I guess. All right, the last one.
I said no American.
Good.
No Conference USA. No Sun Belt.
Are you
Or,
going
I'm
with
sorry,
the
no Sun
Kennesaw?
Belt. I'm going with Conference
Yeah,
USA.
you're going with TUSA.
I'm going with Kennesaw State
Oh.
at Jacksonville State, 6 p.m. Friday
Let's go, Jess.
on CBS Sports Network. Because I want to watch.
Maybe Gary's
I
calling
want to
it.
watch Jerry Mack.
He gonna be on the sideline.
His bum ass is having to play.
Yeah.
He is going to New York, he told me.
He is.
Yeah,
They
but
have
it's for
a-
Saturday.
Yeah.
It's something he's like, I was like, why? Because I thought we were going to play golf this weekend. It's going to be probably too cold anyway. But he was like, I've got to go to to do CBS Sports. And I was like, for what? And he was like, I have to fly in there and do Saturday. and then come back on Sunday. He's like, that probably means like, he goes, usually what that means is like Wally Zerbiak has to do a Knicks game and so-and-so has to call in and they've got to go do something. He goes, and then they move somebody to big CBS. And he's like, so then they're like, call Gary. And he's like,
he ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, San Jose State versus Air Force, basketball games.
Yeah.
Gary ain't doing nothing. What GP doing? He ain't doing nothing.
Let's see. Hang on. Let's see. So CBS or Saturday. The Knicks don't play Saturday.
I don't know. Maybe he's got to travel somewhere.
CBS does have 2 big games on
So
Saturday.
then what he's saying is they take the studio guys and they put them on big CBS. He goes, they don't put me on big CBS.
They have 2 big games on big CBS. They do. They got number 10 Iowa State at number 1 Purdue and number 6 Louisville at number 22 Indiana.
Bro, go look at the last Iowa State score.
Did they win like 740 to nothing?
Buddy, they scored
132 to 68?
132.
Wait, in college?
Iowa State.
Bro, that's not real, bro.
And their leading scorer is Momcilovic?
132? How?
Oh, that was Alcorn, yeah.
Momcilovic.
I don't care who you're playing, Devin. You only play 40 minutes in college.
Yeah, we need to stop with these.
And they shot 71% from the field.
We need to stop with some of these bye games in women's basketball.
71% from the field, bro?
132 is crazy.
22 from 30 from 3.
You know how fast you have to be playing to score 132?
Yeah.
It's over 3 points a minute.
Hold on,
and
bro.
it's a 30-second shot clock.
22 from 30 in a college game?
Yeah.
That's pretty nuts.
We need to stop. We need to put levels to these bye games.
Dude,
like, you can't just.
The only reason I knew that happened is because I saw a meme saying that if Alcorn would have scored 20 points, the over would have hit. Damn. Because Iowa State had 132. Anyway, what do I need to know about Kennesaw?
We could be watching future Memphis Tigers head coach Jerry Mack and perhaps watching future Memphis Tigers quarterback Amari Odom. Everyone loves this Amari Odom kid.
Oh.
He's apparently really good. He's the Kennesaw State quarterback.
Who is Jacksonville State? Because that used to be Rich Rod, right?
Great question. Yeah, I don't know who's coaching there at the moment. But this is a revenge game for Kennesaw State because they lost to Jacksonville State in November. 35-26.
Oh, I can see the Memphis fan now. Say, we just hired a guy that lost to Jacksonville State.
You recognize his name because I recognize his name. Charles Kelly.
Charles Kelly?
Yeah.
He's a
Auburn guy.
He's the lead. Oh, I know Charles Kelly. He's one of the singers in Lady Antebellum.
What's wrong with you, bro?
Well, Lady A now.
Lady A.
Yeah, come on. Hey.
It's a quarter after 1. I'm a little
drunk and I need you now.
Let me tell you something.
A lot of singing on the show today.
Let me tell you something.
And I wouldn't call when I lost.
I'm gonna tell you a fun fact.
Great song.
Charles Kelly came here. A buddy of mine reached out to me and said, "Hey, Lady Antebellum, Lady A is playing live at the Garden." And Charles Kelly's a big golf guy. He goes, "Why don't you take him out when he comes into town?" I was like, "Say less." So put us on a group text, whatever. So Charles Kelly came and met us out and played golf with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number one, the guy is 6'6".
Oh
wait, the dude in Lady
A? A giant.
And Lady Antebellum?
Look it up. He is a giant. Number two, he shot like 73. He is unbelievable at golf.
Lady A.
Yes.
Height.
And he is cool as hell. Awesome dude.
Yeah, he's 6'6".
Wow. Awesome dude. Oh, dude, he showed up at the course. I was like, what the hell? This guy is a giant. I didn't know. I'm not a huge Lady Antebellum fan, but I certainly have an awareness of their songs.
Yeah.
Awesome dude. We had a blast with him. And I went to his concert that night at Live at the Garden, and they were great. The girl that's the lead singer of their group, she's incredible. Incredible. I don't know her name, but she's great.
Hillary Scott.
Yeah, awesome. They were great. Live at the Garden's always fun. It was a nice night and whatever. But yeah, this dude showed up to play golf with us, and he was 6'6". He's an awesome guy.
Yeah. Also,
you'd love him.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I Need You Now as a bop, though. I ain't gonna lie.
That
was a good song.
That's an all-time
great song.
Is that a one-hit wonder?
No.
They've had other.
They had a bunch of.
That's
Just
one of the bigger.
They had a bunch of big ones.
But that's definitely one of the biggest pop hits of the last.
Here's what I tell you.
Years.
I went to their show at Live at the Garden, and they played 15 songs I knew, which is shocking.
Oh wow.
Considering,
Okay,
yeah.
I wouldn't know 15. But
I'm saying you would know them when they played them. Is what I'm saying. I wouldn't call them by name.
Right.
Saying when they played the songs, I was like, I know that song.
American Honey. I know Just a Kiss.
I know American Honey.
But yeah, shout out Lady A, bro.
They played a bunch.
But yeah, he's also the head coach of Jacksonville.
Are they still making music?
Not that guy.
Yeah,
different Charles Kelly.
Yeah, different Jacksonville State.
Different
Charles Kelly.
Different Charles Kelly. He's the head coach of Jacksonville State.
Lady A, or let's see if they're still.
They ain't making records no more, bro. They ain't dropped a song in forever, bro.
Did they break up?
They got a Christmas album coming. They got a
Oh,
Christmas
we
album
love
that
a
just
Christmas
came
album.
out.
He also put out a solo thing.
For real?
Charles did, yeah.
He like
I keep up with them on.
You tapped in?
I mean, on Instagram.
Yeah, hang on. They're on tour too.
To do what?
I really like the guy.
Seems like a good
I
guy.
liked him.
6'6", you know.
6'6", dude.
That's look, bro. And didn't hoop, but he sing.
I mean, he is a great golfer.
For real?
I couldn't believe it.
Wonder if
Out the car and shot 73, and I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, they're doing a 12-date Christmas tour.
Is that right?
Yeah, 12 days. It starts tomorrow in Atlanta.
I'll be there.
Yeah, Lady A doing their Christmas tour.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, what did you say that Iowa State?
Yeah, 132.
Bro, have you jog my memory because CJ brought this up to me. We got to chill out on some of these bye games. Have you seen like in women's basketball?
Oh yeah.
Dude,
they're
like
absurd.
LSU's women's team.
They've scored 100 points in like 7 straight
Bro,
games.
they beat Southeast Louisiana 115-26.
Yeah.
All right.
They beat.
I don't know. I don't want to complain about this because there's no way for me to complain about this and it not to come off the wrong way.
They just beat Washington State 112.
Complain about it.
They beat Washington State 112-35.
I want to see what you're going to say. To be honest with you, I'm curious now.
You've been beating people by 7.
You curious?
I'm curious now.
This is,
I don't know.
I want to know.
I don't know.
Jessica said, "Oh no, I want to know."
All right.
If Jessica's uncomfortable, I want to know.
Yeah, for sure, I want to know. Let it fly.
I'm not sure.
Wow.
What are you? Okay, all right.
Now you have to say
Now
it.
you have to, bro.
I agree with you. There also needs to be a better way to alert me that those are women's scores on the bottom line.
Oh.
Because when I see those
actually
scores,
don't disagree
I'm like,
with that.
No.
I'm like, what the hell?
Doesn't it still say NCAA
It says women on the
W?
side, bro.
It'll say
It says
W.
NCAA W.
They start scrolling through them, though. And if you're not paying attention, all you're seeing is Duke 114 and
Paris 37.
Yes.
It's like,
This man old as
like,
hell.
what?
Why you sound so old?
I'm with
bro?
you on that.
It's very easy to confuse.
No,
men
it's
and women.
not.
Yeah, you could have
Yes,
thought
it is.
Louisville men beat Bellarmine
especially
100 to
every time
37.
South Carolina wins, I'm like, no way. And then they're like, oh, that's the women's.
yeah.
bro.
Because the men never win.
you sound old as hell right now.
No.
It says W at the end of it, bro. It's capital W.
I'm not
bro.
paying attention to that. I'm seeing the schools.
You don't see the.
I'm seeing the schools.
You don't see the W.
Some of these scores.
Oh, they're disgusting.
Oh,
bro.
crazy.
They're crazy.
I ain't gonna lie.
Nuts.
And it
I mean,
throws
it
you
always
off for a
is,
minute.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I'll like say the line. I've gone through them with CJ before, and I'm like, CJ, LSU's women's team is favored by 56.5. He goes, who are they playing? I told him, he's like, yeah, take that. He's like, take LSU.
No, they beat the crap out of people.
He's like, they're gonna win by like 7.
If you
They
could
just
bet
beat
on,
Marist 113 to 53.
Yeah. They just beat Washington State's women's team.
I feel so bad about Washington State athletics. They've just.
What happened to Wazoo?
What the hell?
They died.
They died.
The Pac-12 left them in Oregon State, and they both died.
Yeah.
Sucks.
so you think ESPN needs to do a better job of letting you know, delineating whether or not it's a women's school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get better cameras at Tiger basketball games,
I'm with you.
ESPN Plus, so we can read the names on the jerseys.
I'm with you.
I am with you on that. I'm like squinting during those games.
It's 280p.
I feel like my prescription is bad.
Yeah, we got 280p cameras at Tiger games.
We're sitting on the couch watching Tiger basketball games with binoculars.
Using a baby camera to watch Tiger
to read
games.
the names.
Hey, by the way, bro, do you expect I know the Grizzlies are back there practicing.
Our music's playing.
Do you expect the
Are you going to say anything important?
Yes, I am actually. Do you expect the J.A. Morant update when they do media today?
How would I know?
Because just think about
There's
this.
already been there's video of him
just
now
think about
shooting.
this.
So
Think about this.
good.
They did not sign Kobe Buffkin to a new 10-day.
Oh, they didn't?
So
T.I. said he's day-to-day.
you
There's your
can
update.
easily see them like
There's your
playing him
update.
Sunday against Portland, and then he has like the full week before Utah. too.
Day-to-day,
Sunday.
probably.
Yeah. And then you've got
At
4
5
days off
o'clock.
before
At 5
Utah.
o'clock.
We'll get a doubtful tomorrow.
Then a questionable Sunday.
And he'll play Sunday, and then you've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off before you play again
He's
on
probably
Friday.
pissed about that ESPN article, so he's back in the mix.
He did post about it yesterday.
I know he did.
Then he posted something else afterwards, and then never mind.
What? What was it?
It was like focus on the mission, and then
Jared posted.
We'll talk about.
They're all focused on the mission.
Yeah.
Well, we're unsure what the mission is. Okay.
We'll get there one day.
Okay. That's going to do it for today's show. Thanks to Jessica Benson. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Roser across the glass. Thanks to Jacob back in the studio. Until tomorrow, we gone.